The Sustainable Development Initiative of Mauritius starts in 2008 with the launching of it by the Honorable Prime Minister. Now, over time, it has evolved from being solely an energy project at the beginning to a societal project that seeks to transform the economic, social, and environmental landscape of Mauritius. It rests on 5 thematic pillars. It is, so to speak, an indigenous solution, taking on board our priorities. And those are namely energy, environment, employment, education, and equity. All of them have got their own importances. The government approved the implementation of the Maurice Jura Policy Strategy and Action Plan, which has been conceived through participative democratic mode. Now, it is to be implemented through 4 main programs. Number 1, we have green economy, and then the 3 others being energy and energy efficiency, ocean economy, and a cleaner, greener, pollution-free Mauritius. The last one being important because we are a touristic country, and for the well-being of the population, we need a good and clean country. The Action Plan on Sustainable Development contains some 130 policies, action, projects, and initiatives to be implemented over the next 3 years. The policy going a little bit more over the next 10 years and beyond. Now, how to implement this requires a lot of coordination. The office that I chair has the mandate for coordinating the implementation of the action plan in a timely manner, which involves several ministries and several other stakeholders. Now, through committees at our office, namely a steering committee and a strategic committee, we monitor the progress of implementation. Currently, we are at about slightly over 20%, 1 year down the road, in implementing whatever is catered for in the action plan. And that excludes several projects that we are funding through the MID fund, which is the fund that accompanies the funding of the action plan and other schemes and projects that we are behind, like solar water heaters, like rainwater harvesting scheme, like household compost bins, like small independent power producer scheme, where now households in Mauritius are producing and selling their own electricity. But that goes directly to the grid because subsidy is required. So to give but a few examples, the actions are itemized under the 5 E's and the policies as well, but there are other policies that are overarching in nature. Some policies are more overarching in nature, like land management, and that it's looking into requires coordination between several ministries. Ministry of Housing and Lands, Ministry of Local Government, Ministry of Public Infrastructure, so on and so forth. So the MID fund gets its funding from the MID levy cross-subsidization means. Now, this is one innovative way that we've thought about in addressing funding sustainable development trajectory going forward. But we do not want to limit ourselves to projects only. The policies of the government are being transformed into sustainable ones. And this is a very good sign. Green economy being one of the 4 main programs through which MID is to be implemented, we applied for Mauritius to become a candidate for PAGE, Partnership for Action on Green Economy. And that was positively accepted this year in April. And since then, we've been quite busy to use the facilities that have been made available to us to do 3 things, basically. To do a green economy assessment, to prepare green economy indicators, because indicators are very important to monitor progress. And the green economy assessment has been the basis, to a large extent, for the preparation of a green economy action plan. Now, that was finalized in October this year, 2014, last month, and it has been distributed, and it is being used currently for formulating budgetary measures for 2015. 7 sectors have been identified under the Green Economy Action Plan. 4 main ones and 3 cost-cutting ones. The 4 main ones are manufacturing, transportation, tourism, and agriculture. And the 3 cross-cutting ones are energy, water, and waste. So this is what we are following right now. It's a 10-year Green Economy Action Plan, but consideration is being given to it immediately. There are many challenges to implement such a complex action plan. Sustainable development covers basically everything under the sun. And to move it forward is not impossible, but it's not going to happen at a click of a switch. It's going to take time and a lot of coordination and a lot of persuasion, many at times. It also requires financial resources. We've become a middle-income country, and in fact, we are caught in a middle-income trap because we've progressed, and yet we are vulnerable, and we are not benefiting as much as we should require, because in terms of development assistance. But the last one really is a change of the mindset in terms of challenges. And the MID Commission, which I chair, is doing quite a bit in that perspective. Education at all levels, being the general public at large. We've met with the population in general through local authorities. We've set up MID clubs in secondary schools to inculcate students at a young age to be ambassadors of change for sustainable development. And now at the university level, master degree courses are being taught in sustainable development. And also there is a wish to go for a first degree, full-time first degree course at the university in sustainable development, and to have a compulsory module on sustainable development, just like information technology is in all courses at the university. So these are plans, the full-time first degree and the module we are looking forward to, and we hope we can implement that one going forward.
Great. That's excellent.